that merchant repaid.
Come now, I'll be good for it, I swear. So what do you think? Should I snag a fish?
Leave that fish alone.
That merchant has to eat too, you know. Leave the fish alone.
Yes, you know what they say about giving a man a fish. This man should learn to stand on his own 2 feet.
I suppose you've got a point. Another day, another rumbling belly. Fed a hungry man, you know.
So, I went for that option because now if we talk to the fish vendor, we have like 70 opinion of them. And they have quite a bit of gold we can use for selling, so it's worth making the merchant like us so we can make more money.
Dearest customer, I've never seen an aura so plagued by ether. Thank Astarte, I've just the earth scroll to ground you.
Oh, there we go. So you want 1 identifying glass. It's expensive, investment, but it's nice. This person has Aerothurge and Hydrosophis skills. I want Blitz Bolts. And I think that's all I want for now. I can cast Blitzbolt. I'm not crazy, yeah. I'm just looking through all these really quickly. Thunder Jump isn't useful. We have Regeneration. Rain is useful. Avatar Frost is honestly a really nice spell to cast on a melee character. But Wet is really good too. Or Rain, I mean, not Wet. It does more than make you wet. See, the issue though is I couldn't learn all these spells, I think. Actually, I think I could. So we're a little bit short, so I'll need to sell something. I'll sell the oil flask. I need 4 more gold. Here we go. Travis Arm Kit. Perfect. So we'll do that. Take my leave, and now we can identify all these. We're going to be selling these wands because we don't use wands, and none of the characters we have will use wands. And then we'll learn all these skills. So the reason we want Rain is so when we Blitzbolt somebody, we'll stun them. Or we'll have a chance of stunning them. So we're going to give these... Oops. We're going to give these boots to Varric. And I'm going to wear these because I have leadership, so it'll be more useful for me to wear them. You can hide helmets. I always hide helmets because I hate helmets. I'm just gonna send this stuff to my character here. And I'm just gonna sort my gear real quick. So these wands, they're nice. But I'm not a wand character, so they're not useful, so I'm better off selling them. I won't be selling them to her because this fish vendor likes me way better. And because they like me so much, they'll be giving me more money than this stuff is usually worth. Which isn't a whole lot. Water balloons aren't actually very useful because I have rain, so I'm just going to sell all 6 of them I've found so far. I don't need the rain scroll anymore. Fireball is useful. Intelligence is not. This golden butter knife is not useful either for anything but selling, so we'll make some money back from our prior transaction. Cool, we have some cash. Let's head to the King Crab Inn. There's, oh, no, we should head to Aureus first so we can actually progress the story there. Who's that in my party? I just have, right now, I just have the 2 custom characters you make. I got Dal, who's my wizard, and Varric is a rogue. I'm going to be picking up the archer over here, as well as Medora, to round out the rest of my party. In fact, we're picking up right now Bear's daughter. She is an archer.
You don't think it's infected, do you? Hey, who's that then? Come on, stand where my good eye can see you.
Easy, Tull. That's the sauce hunter you're talking to.
A curious situation you've got here. Is the woman in the cage under arrest?
She may have the look of a woman if you squint hard enough, but she's no more than a wild animal. We got reports of a strange-looking outsider skulking through the town with her bow drawn. I found her crouched behind a tree, taking aim at a fat old rat trotting along the city walls. I tapped her on the shoulder to see what was what, and the beast startled like a wild cat and lunged right at me.
Bit Tullia right in the face, she did. It wasn't pretty, and now it's got a chunk ripped off it to boot.
Enjoy it while you can, Ver. There's not another legionnaire in the cohort that'll have you if I go rabid.
Well, that's to be decided. She doesn't seem to be sick, despite Tully's moaning. We can't keep her here forever, but we can't well send her into the wilds again, can we?
Perhaps it'd be worth taking this stranger under our wing. She'll likely come in handy if we can trust her to watch our backs.
After all, a fearless hunter might prove quite useful for our investigation.
Well, that's a relief, ain't it? We found a good home for her after all, Tull.
Heed me, Source Hunter. She's not good for anything more than cannon fodder. And don't turn your back on her when she's got that bow within arm's reach.
Cool, so you have Bear Daughter. So, as you can see, she's unarmed right now. That's because her equipment's right here on this little table. And she has a dagger here. That's a level 3 dagger. So, I'm never going to have her use that dagger. So I can give it to Varric. But this is +1 due to the level difference. That means if I equip it right now, my attack will cost 6 AP. I have 7 action points, so I can actually use the attack. So, I'm equipping it. It's a short-term downside for benefit later on.
Source Hunter, I have heard tales both grand and terrible about the world of humans. I myself was caged one moment and freed the next by our kind. In Home Forest, every creature acts according to the nature of its kind. Birds frighten easily, badgers fear little. But amongst men, there are no guarantees.
Those boats are in Barris at Bridge Road. Get to shining recruits.
Sorry, sir.
You think that's
It is
funny,
strange to stand with one foot in the forest and the other in the city, Source Hunter. I am glad that now I have you standing beside me. Even if one burns hot while the other wheezes cold. Perhaps in time I will come to know my own kind as you have. And perhaps then I will decide for myself whether ours is a noble kind.
But yeah, your conversations with these NPCs are important in how they deal with you, and if they hate you enough, they will just stop following you around. But that's okay, because we are nice people.
What have we here, then? A so-called source. Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar. Ridiculous! I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother. But he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot. Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand? I am in command of this town. Not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter. So investigate Jake's death if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The scene of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you!
I don't feel like talking to this guy, because he will talk my fucking ear off about shit, and I could care less. This is not a full lore playthrough. This is a partial lore playthrough. We're going to get the lore that matters. But for now, we're going to head up to the King Crab Inn. And we have this guy out here, Mendius, and he's gonna be annoying and talk to us.
You there! A moment of your indulgence, if you please. You are the source hunter, are you not? The hero the whole of Sightseal is abuzz about. The talk of the town, the juiciest grape on the grapevine. Such a pleasure to meet you. A delight. No, scratch that. It is so much more than a delight. It is an intervention of fate. Yes, that's it. Fate has put me on this very spot so I may tell you all about a most intriguing opportunity indeed. Mendius, at your service. What is my profession? Well, I'll tell you what it used to be, and that is a man of medicine. But what does a man of medicine do but mend what has first been broken? I saved lives, to be sure, but today I change them. Oh, it's not merely an opportunity. It is a
Let's
once
see
in a
here.
lifetime chance to become better. To become the full extent of the promise that is locked inside of each and every one of us. So first of all, let me ask you this question. Do you like adventure?
Of course I do. How could some of my profession not?
Of course I do. How could someone in my profession not?
Quite right. Adventure is what we live for.
See here, you and I share the same passion. I never doubted it for a moment. The thrill of walking the unbeaten path, the rush of finding yourself in a goblin ambush, knowing you'll prevail nonetheless. Too bad your line of work comes with such measly recompense. Am I right? The wage of a mere soldier. Now, between you and me, tell me truthfully, don't you sometimes wish you could earn more?
Riches do not interest me much, actually.
Really? I wouldn't mind earning an extra penny here and there.
Well, don't quarrel about it on my account. Still, if a matter is divisive, it is divisive mainly because it is alluring. And riches are so very alluring. Even so, my friend, matters of a pecuniary nature aside, what is life without variety, without spice? To be a source hunter must get frightfully dreary sometimes. Am I right? All those orders. Investigate this, retrieve that. And at the end of the day, what do you have to show for it? Wouldn't you prefer to call your own shots? Be your own boss?
It's better to lead than to follow. That much is true.
Better to be served than to serve. I concur.
Well spoken. Well said indeed. Life's too short to spend it doing someone else's bidding, am I right? Of course I am. And I could help you attain the dream. Enact the change you deserve. And that is exactly why I am here. Why fate has put me right by the door to the King Crab, so that I could meet you and tell you about the marvel that is the Fabulous Five. The invitation to join is yours. Grab it. Ah, the Fabulous Five. How I enjoy simply saying the words that describe the most illustrious and celebrated adventurers' guild in Riverlon. Our mission, to better the world. Our mantra, to better ourselves as we do so. To realize our dreams and cleanse our souls. You'd like nothing more than to enlist, wouldn't you? Of course you would. And you can. Of course, if you still have questions, I shall answer them to the best of my abilities. But if not, how about we get started? Of course, of course, of course. All you need to do is sign this waiver, and just like that, snap! You're part of the family. All I need is your lovely little autograph. What do you say?
Join a guild, better the world, earn a lot of gold. Yes, count me in.
And me. May all the riches in the world be ours.
Marvelous. Magnificent. Oh, but
I
what
love this
am
guy.
I saying? Fabulous is the word. You may not realize it yet, but your fortunes, Your very life is about to change for the better. So, oh, it's a pretty straightforward task, this one. Now, in this town dwells a wizard. Ahu is his name, and he's a frightful eccentric. Scientific type, you know the kind. Favors reason over faith and all that. Not Fabulous Five material, him. His experimental weapons may keep a couple of skeletons away from the city, but many of his other researches failed, malfunctioned with tragic consequences. One of them was a big lumbering apparatus, a frightful automaton shaped like a giant made of steel. It was supposed to crush the undead by the dozens, piloted as it was by a trained legionnaire. But you can guess what happened. Did it become sentient? Was it cursed? Whatever the cause, the thing relieved itself of its pilot and headed north towards a network of caves. Now ask yourself, what if it comes back? It could smash the city walls and claim 100 lives before being subdued. Luckily, there are those in this world who belong to the Fabulous Five. The braves who eat such monstrosities for breakfast. Go, my friend. Find this wizard's abomination and claim your just reward from Mayor Cecil in the name of our hallowed guild. Easy money.
I think it's funny because he gives you a quest to kill the most dangerous thing in this part of the game.
He should be so lucky as to be defeated by Alistair the Great.
They
Back,
say
demon!
he's
Back or I'll... Well, what's this? Oh, Medora, you lummox. 1,000 pardons, comrade. This old bear's edgier than a dodecahedron these days. I'll tell you, it sure does me good to set eyes on another of our order. From Academy West, aren't you? Give Captain Wartruce my regards next time you see him. You wouldn't. I trained up in Academy North, after all. We don't cross paths with you Westies all that often, but it's always a pleasure when we do. Medora's the name. Retired, or so the Order keeps trying to tell me, but never out of commission. My hand to your cause and my sword at your side. Heavens hornets! That's quite a story, comrade. And come to think of it, one that might concern you. See, I'm here on, well, let's call it a loan from a town to the north of here. Hunter's Edge by name. There's been an attack there, comrade. Orcs. Not your run-of-the-mill savages either, but ones who've taken dark magic to new heights. What they want in Hunter's Edge, I can't say, but it's my responsibility to send them packing. Preferably with their horns in their suitcases.
Yeah,
and
she's
I
got a
mean
powerful
nothing fear
southern
of ever
accent.
crossing paths with a sauce hunter again. I came south seeking the Legion's help, only to find it tied here in Sicil. They don't have a spare soldier to send northward, and even in my finest form, I can't clear the place of that many orcs without backup. Well, comrade, I hadn't thought of it till you tapped my shoulder just now, but perhaps that's where you come in. I need a contingent I can trust if I'm to take back the town. And the way I see it, you could use reinforcements here in town. I've been scouting Sicil for some time now, and I believe I've sussed out sufficient intel to help solve the murder of the Counselor. With our minds and swords in tandem, we'll make short work of the perpetrator. By the skin of my teeth, comrade. The savages were rounding up villagers when one of them activated a tripwire on our village wizard's property. Fortunately for me, that particular wizard has a penchant for things that go boom in the night. I managed to wrench free of my captor's grip and flee toward the forest. He pursued me for miles, but I'd lost him before I made it into the Sicil hinterlands. Well, you know the old expression. 2's a tea party, 3's an invasion. I know this place like the back of my hand by now, and the orcs up north will be short work for a trained-up trio of sauce hunters.
You've met your match once or twice.
A fantastic plan! With 3 source hunters working in tandem, we'll put an end to all the evils bent against this fair land.
Another source hunter on the team will make us all the more formidable against this wicked magic. Welcome aboard, Medora.
That's the spirit. Listen closely now. Do you hear it? That's the sound of every orc and sorcerer in a 100-mile radius, shaking in his wee boots.
Alright, we got our team. Medora, Bear's daughter, and us dirty protags. And for no reason, we're just going to go to this guy's cellar because there's treasure down here. And as we said earlier, we are here for treasure. So teleport's really useful. I just need to see this chest. I might not be able to. So the issue with this room is it's super duper trapped. And this is actually one of the times
That's a trap.
where the trap disarm kit would be really useful. Because you have this pressure pad down here that blows up. And then you have this gas over here. Oh, there you go. I got what I needed from this chest, though. The ability to see it. But this chest is locked.
Tighter than the treasury.
Do I have a lockpick? No. Okay, well, we don't have a lockpick, but we can pick it up.
Let's see. Key, lockpick, or hammer?
What? Not enough strength. That is malarkey, but whatever. We're leaving this one here until we find the key to it or some lockpicks. Let's look around. So we're not going to steal everything down here. I'm just looking around for a key and useful stuff. Like this stuff that's worth 1 gold I don't care about. Too much because it's 1 gold. Every gold does matter. Hey, this one is also locked. So let's look around. We might get lucky and find the key. Or not. It's one of those things where if we don't find the key, whatever. I think the key is somewhere in here. For one of these chests anyways, but I don't remember where it is. But if we hold an Alt and if it's around, we'll at least see it. But I don't see it anywhere. There's another chest in this corner over here, though, at least. We can open that. It could even be in this room over here, too, to be honest. Oh, yeah, it totally is right there. So, I know where the key is now, at least. So, if I throw this chair in here... So, we're going to try and do some shenanigans here. So, we want to throw the chair onto that little, like, onto this guy over here, but the path is blocked. Oh. That wasn't the plan, but whatever. That's what we did. Who's gonna die? I'm going to die.
Without aid, I will expire soon.
Well, there is the Simple Tavern chest key. Let's just grab that real quick. Loot all that stuff, and let's get out of here before that poison comes back. Uh-oh, it came back. We're diseased. We need to move quickly.
A little help here. Do I seem like the sort who concerns myself with such things?
Well, someone died. Oops. Happens sometimes. Well, let's just go down there, I guess. I was gonna try and get to a bed so I could rest. Oh, is that just for this chest over here and this one's just locked? Must be. What the hell is this red rock? Fire essence, okay. Well, we got a magical dagger for our troubles, and we are down 1 res scroll. Which does suck. I will not lie. So, we don't want to use this. It gives us +3 due to level difference, which is bad. I'll give this to him, and I'm going to give this to myself. Because he gives a bit more armor. Yeah, a bit unfortunate. If I was a bit faster on my APM, we could have, like, done something. But now, I'm pretty sure if we rest in a bed, we can recover our health. I can't remember. Let's find out. Yeah, okay. So 1 person per bed. So we'll just send you off to this bed now. Oh, okay, okay. So me and the protag can't share a bed, but those two can. Got you. I understand your double standard. Oh, we can't even use any of the beds up here. Well, okay. Or maybe it's because we were chained together. Well, you don't need a bed anymore. That might be it. So, go to sleep, you two, and
Back on
heal.
my feet again. I needed that.
Excellent. For healing. I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to this lady, though.
Greetings, greetings. Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Oh, I do have a lockpick on me. Whatever. So this lady sells scoundrel and witchcraft skills. Is there any that I'd want? We could also call this chick out for being a sorcerer, because witchcraft is sorcery, but we don't care too much. I'm just looking at some of the skills we have here. Do I want precision incision? Yeah, I do. So it's a bit expensive. So let's just get precise or let's get this for now, because as a wizard with a staff, you don't get as many auto attack type things. Oh, we can sell this fire essence. We're not going to be using it for crafting. Or are we? That would make fire arrows, I'm pretty sure, with it. Yeah, we're selling. I don't care about that. I will happily buy fire arrows if we need to. I'll sell these while I'm at it. And I will sell this fighting knife too. So I have 255 gold. If I sold the fireball scroll, would that be enough? Yeah, it would be. Cool. So we have some scrolls we can make use of now. We have some skills actually. I mean, not scrolls. I want to learn this one. This one gives a bonus to lockpicking, so we're setting this and that to Varric, as well as this. I'm going to send all my arrows now to Bear Daughter, because they can use it. As well as all the arrowheads. And shafts. Because I'll be giving them the crafting skill, so that they can actually make stuff with arrows. And I want to send these to Varric, because he's my grenade dude. We're going to teach him that skill. Oh, okay, he can't even learn it yet because he needs more scoundrel. At level 1 in his skill, you only learn up to 3 of its novice abilities. And he already knows 3 of them. That's okay, I'll use that ability later. I don't know how good at... let's see... I'm not sure how good her crafting is. This might yield nothing. Let's find out. We might be able to make some arrowheads or arrows, but we might not be able to. Yeah, not yet. Does she even have the crafting skill initially? I don't even know. No, she has Lore Master for some reason. Okay. Well, we're gonna get her the crafting skill. Spoiler. But we're all healed up now. So let's get a move on. Again, we could kill her, and if I didn't have a character like this, I totally would. But for now, I'll spare her. And we have lockpicks, so let's go down here and open that chest. I thought I had some, but I forgot. And this game doesn't do the magic pockets thing with lockpicks. We're gonna loot it with this character though, and got some more items to identify. So this is a very powerful two-handed sword. We're going to send to Medora. And this is some heavy armor, which we will also send to Medora, because she's a heavy armor person. So that's a huge armor